Texas woman, aren't you tired of it always being you, Texas, who threatened judge over Trump election conspiracy case is missing?
Abigail Jo Shry, who's 43 years old and lives in Alvin, Texas, south of Houston, called the chambers of Judge Chutkan after hours one evening and made this racist threat, called her a stupid slave and the N-word, and then said, "We are coming to kill you." Essentially, and if Donald Trump is not elected, you will be targeted. And so the Department of Homeland Security took this very seriously, went to pay her a visit. She acknowledged making the threat. She said she didn't intend to act on those threats, but nonetheless, she is now charged.
You know, it's incredible how foolishness doesn't age out. Ignorance doesn't age out. It's always brand new and exciting to someone somewhere. I can speak for me when I say I can't picture myself getting real prison time because I can't control what comes out of my mouth, and for no other reason than that. I mean, what are we for? Now she's on the run, an actual fugitive from justice, like she really took a shot at someone. You can't make this stuff up. A Texas woman was set to serve more than 2 years in prison, 27 months, for threatening the judge overseeing President Donald Trump's 2020 election conspiracy case, failed to report the prison. Hey, actions have consequences. Even if they're stupid actions, they still have consequences, especially if they're stupid actions, they have consequences. Abigail Shry, oh, Abby pleaded guilty in 2024 to making a vulgar phone call. She called the woman a stupid slave and then the N-word to Judge Tanya Chutkan, in which she used a racial epithet and threatened to kill her if Trump didn't get elected that year. She was supposed to report to a prison in Florida on Tuesday to start her 27-month sentence, but she didn't show up. I would love for Abby to tell all the inmates, especially the black ones, exactly what she told that judge over the phone so she can really get the appreciation that she deserves. A judge issued a warrant for her arrest. Shry is from Alvin, just south of Houston. Small town, a little bit under 30,000 people.
And it emerged in the court proceedings against her that she had been previously arrested 4 times for making similar kinds of threats. And I think what's notable here, Jose, is that Donald Trump hasn't said a word about this case in condemnation or otherwise, as he did not when the FBI shot and killed another one of his supporters who was armed in Utah and had been threatening to assassinate Joe Biden.
This is wild. This is our justice system, because she pleaded guilty in November 2024, but was sentenced in November 2025. That's a full year. That's half her sentence just waiting for her to get sentenced. Then you got her on the buddy system. Do you promise to show up and turn yourself in February, ma'am? Yeah, sure, I'll be there. But I can go home today, right? I can walk out of this courtroom, get myself an omelet, go home and watch anime, right? Yeah, sure, February, you got it. In a whole year, you can get a new identity, a new face, and a new body. For all we know, she could be walking around that Houston area looking like Mike Lindell. In August 2023, hours after Chutkan was assigned to the case that accused Trump of conspiring to overturn his loss in the 2020 election, Shry called her. Only hours. You know what that tells me? That tells me that you're watching these biased news channels so much that it's just hollowing you out. It's rotting your brain and it's playing your emotions like a fiddle. Shry threatened, turn the news off once in a while. Shry threatened to kill anyone who went after President Trump like a loyal bulldog and made threats against all Democrats and members of the LGBT community, according to court filings from the Justice Department. If Trump doesn't get elected in 2024, we are coming to kill you, so tread lightly, she said. I don't think there was a we. I think this was her in her own living room by herself eating a lukewarm pot pie with a plastic fork, flicking between news stations and Mama's Family. Shry pleaded guilty in November 2024 and was charged with transmitting an interstate threat. That is a serious charge for something that's not really that serious. Now you're on the run for something that wasn't that serious. Chutkan isn't the only public official Shry was accused of threatening. Court documents say Shry also left a voicemail for then Rep. Sheila Jackson Lee, a Houston Democrat, where she said she wanted to kill her, according to CBS. Lee died of natural causes in July 2024. I guess that was good for her because Shry was coming. And she leaves voicemails. How considerate. These seem like the type of messages you would want to deliver to the person in real time, a more personal, non-recorded, non-evidentiary approach. Abby, you know what's hilarious about this? Trump got elected, so all of this was for absolutely nothing. You will not be a free woman for the duration of his sentence and a portion of the next president's sentence. I think that is the true justice of this story. Shry also faced charges locally. No, I don't believe it. CBS News reported she was under investigation for threatening Texas legislators in 2023 while they were trying to impeach Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. This was her working up to it. Shry reached a plea agreement to serve 90 days in jail. She thinks she's a freedom fighter, but in real life, she's no better than a bill collector or a telemarketer that calls around dinner time. Shry made a number of separate threats against members of Congress in 2023, according to a Texas State Police report obtained by CBS. They've been real light on her. I think that's what emboldened her. Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Peep game. Because Abby issued the threat in 2023, August 2023, pleaded guilty on November 13th, 2024. The elections were on the 5th, November 5th. So she had plenty of time to sit and watch Trump get elected and think about how much her actions didn't matter, didn't make a difference at all, and you still have to go to jail. Next time, cry on Truth Social like the rest of your like-minded community. It'll save you some prison time.